comparison. Let us know what you think.
And you remember yesterday we were talking about Heath Tully. Now he's the guy who's catching a train to every Melbourne station in one day.
Well, this strange journey is all part of a challenge Heath has set himself before he turns 30. So how did his train trip go? Heath joins us now. Good morning to you, big fella.
Good morning, guys.
Did you go to every train station?
Yeah, I managed to do it in the time I said I was going to do it in, and it all worked perfectly. I was done by 11 o'clock last night.
Wow. How many stations? And did you get off occasionally and stretch your legs and, you know, go the trip?
I had to take toilet breaks. There was 211 stations in total, which is about 700 kilometres in length.
Okay.
The whole network.
Now, Heath, I mean this in the nicest sense of the word, an unusual character. You've set yourself a list of things to do by the time you turn 30, and this was one of them. Tell us about some of the others.
Yeah, well, some of the other things I've already done. I didn't have alcohol for 100 days, just to see what it was, whether it could be done.
How'd you go?
It was actually pretty hard. I had some weddings and some parties to go to, and it's hard not to have at least one drink. I have... what else have I done? I've been to Broome, which was really nice. I went skydiving. I solved the Rubik's Cube in 3 minutes, and I've got a video on YouTube of me doing it.
That was very impressive.
Oh, this one, you sent out Christmas cards one Christmas.
Oh, Christmas cards as well. That was nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I thought that was quite a nice one.
And now you mentioned Nat a lot of times in the list.
Yeah.
You know, she's up for a few experiences too, by the sound of it. Who's she?
Yeah, Nat's my lovely girlfriend. Hi, Nat. She has had to put up with my silliness for since I started doing Project 183 about 14 months ago. So she's had to sort of be dragged along to do a lot of these goals, so I feel a bit sorry for her. But
and there's one here about not correcting her grammar, I saw somewhere on there. How's that one going?
Yeah, that's pretty hard. Don't say that, though. She'll be embarrassed about that. I have to start doing that more, but yeah, let's no comment about that.
Okay, 183 challenges you've set yourself by the age you turn 30. When you turn 30, do you think you're going to go through a horrible midlife crisis?
Well, that's what someone said yesterday. They said, is your life going to be over once you turn 30? Because you will have done everything, and I didn't even think of it like that, but maybe it will be. I don't know.
Now,
how old are you? How long to go?
25 right now, so 5 years ago.
So you have a time. Yeah.
So what gave you this idea to set the 183? Were you watching My Name's Earl and sort of wrote the list?
That was part of it, but it was there's a whole bunch of people on the internet who set themselves 101 goals in 1,001 days, and I just sort of took it to the next level and made it 183 because I was born in 1983 and made it before I turned 30 instead of just 1,001 days. So I just took it a little bit crazier.
A little bit different. Hey, listen, wondering if you'd take a bit of a challenge for us. Because I noticed there was one on the list. No, maybe. There was one on the list about taking a challenge set by someone else. We were kind of trying to workshop it with the team. We thought maybe you could do us a list of, what do you reckon, the 10 top public loos in Melbourne.
In Melbourne?
Yeah, in Melbourne.
Yeah.
The 10 top public, saying you've visited all the train stations and report back to us on the 10 best public toilets.
Would you fly me up to Sydney to report the results to you in studio?
Yes. yes, we would. Is that on your list to go to Sydney?
Well, it actually is. I've got vouchers to use because I've got to go and climb on the Sydney Harbour Bridge, so I've got to use them before I move to London in 2 months.
All right.
So 2 months. All right, we want photos. We want full-on little descriptions.
Yeah, we'll fly you to Bricky Central to report back on us, and we'll even get our viewers to give you to email in with a heads up on the best heads in Melbourne. How's that?
That sounds great.
Excellent. All right. If you've got a suggestion for Heath to try at your public toilet because you reckon it's pretty good, email in. All right, Heath. We'll see you at the end of the challenge.
Okay. Thanks very much.
See you soon. That was smart. Maybe it's got himself a trip to Sydney. I like it. What a good spot, though. Yeah. Some of the things that he's
Let me ring Jetstar.
Yeah. I'll leave that with you. He wants to go scuba diving, live overseas for 6 months, sell something on eBay, lots of different things. Let us know, though. He's got to find the 10 top public toots around Melbourne, so help him with a list and we'll pass them on. Now, 7:23, Barrett has been telling us about the Royal Ascot